All right, this is September 19th game against Northeast. We did lose the game 13-0. Great defensive game in my opinion. Very good defensive game in my opinion. Offense, I think we ran only 13 plays. Defense, we were on the field for 30 to 35 plays. I'm going to go through all the offensive plays first, then defense. I think on offense, what we're going to see here almost through the entire game is two linebackers that were blitzing, number 10 and 11, and they were all inside blitzes. The bottom line is you guys that are on the line, if you remember gap on down, that just means that your inside gap towards the ball is who you should be blocking first, and these guys are just coming through the inside. So you always have to remember that. They're standing up. You should be able to take them out at their thighs or their knees. So first play, that's exactly what happens. Number 11 comes through basically untouched. He actually runs through one of his own teammates. So David Sled, that should have been a down block on you. He makes a play both on Ryan and Chase. Also, Chad, this is the guy you're going for, but he basically runs right by you. So again, just like tackling, at this point you got to shimmy your feet, make contact, and push him in. Guys, if that block is made, right, we've got here and here. Again, pretty wide open field if we get the down block on number 11 and then this kick out here. So pretty simple stuff. So we'll just play and go to the next one. I want you also notice, guys, all these guys are down. There's no reason to have anybody that's up, standing up, except when we have Nate crashing through the line. From now on, David Sled, you're down, which you've always down. A guy in this position needs to be down. Because what you'll see on our defense, our defensive tackle got blown away here probably 90% of the time. He's just standing straight up. So let's look again. Let's look at our line, see if we fire off low. If you look here, every single one of you guys is standing straight up, right? And look how low they are. Low, low. He's kind of high. This is that linebacker low. So they're low. Because they're low, they win. You can see, look at this. In the backfield, in the backfield, in the backfield. These guys are in the backfield. This is the blitzing linebacker. This is the other linebacker. The reason we're on our backs, 1, 2, 3, is because that their defensive line just got much, much lower than us. Nate, good hustle, good try. Okay, so third play, we had real issues with our snaps. Guys, look, linebacker sneaking up. I'm gonna blitz. In this case, Ashton, you did a nice job picking up this linebacker. I don't know what the play was. Looks like it was probably a 36. But bad snap exchange. Yeah, we fumbled the snap. So a couple things I'm going to point out. It's 36. So Aaron, you did a nice job kicking out. Chad, again, you're double teaming this guy when there's no reason to. You should be going right through this hole here, either picking up this crashing linebacker or that outside linebacker. But poor exchange on the snap, fumble, and now it's 4th down. There are the blitzing linebackers both coming up. Brock, you did a good job picking number 10 up. This time it's this defensive end. And that's your block, Chad. So that's going to be a 48. So a 38 toss sweep. We have David Sled sealing the linebacker. Braden sealing here. Chad, your move is right to the defensive end, and that's exactly who makes the play. He comes in untouched. So watch this kid right here. Basically just run right by him. And that's the fumble recovery. Okay, next play, offense. Look at this. I don't know who's on the who's over here next to Aaron. I don't know if that's Brock or Zeke. I'm not real sure, but whoever that is, you get just blown back into the backfield. So you get pushed back into the quarterback, which causes a fumble. So it looks like that's Brock, and Brock, that's just, look how much lower that kid is than you. Everyone, all you other guys are standing straight up as well. So as a result, it's a fumble. Another recovery. So they've recovered 2 fumbles so far. Let's see here. All right, you guys did a really good job. It's a 2 count. They were overly aggressive, and it's penalty on them, so we get 5 yards. Now the next play, try to do the exact same thing. We had movement on the line, so you guys have to be disciplined. See, it's a couple people moving. Looks like that Zeke and Brock are moving. So as a result, we gained 5 yards on the last play. Now we just lost another 5 yards. Okay. So far, good execution. But look at the penetration they get from this linebacker. You can watch him. He just goes in untouched. And the other linebacker. So these 2 linebackers, 1, 2, both standing up, both go in and make the play. And also this kid here, number 17, he just blasts through the line as well. He was untouched. So Zeke, that's your man. He just runs right by you. You can see Zeke Play's already started, and you're still sitting down, right? There's no way you can win. David D coming off good and low. Everyone else is pretty much standing straight up. Guys, if we can't block on the offensive line, there's absolutely no chance of winning a game. That's just simple. There's the blitzing linebackers again. Again, number 11 just comes in untouched. That's actually you, Jackson, as he comes between you and Zeke. He makes a play. Good tough run, Nate. No blocking. This looks like it was a busted play. Nate, good job picking up this linebacker coming in. And this is the end right here that crashes down and mucks up the play. All right, next play. Okay, this is a 39 toss sweep. We get it out there. Couple things, Braden. If you know the play is coming this way and the corner's moving that way, you need to move in front of him to try to seal him inside. Play's going outside. If the play's going outside and this guy's going in, you should be able to push him in. Get your head on the front side of him though. Chad, nice job sealing here. Here's what I want you to try to do though, right? Look how far inside he is, right? Seal and then come off and contain this backer, because he's the guy that ultimately comes in and makes the play with the cornerback. Hold your blocks too, guys. In fact, on this play, Aaron, remember on this play, you're letting this guy go because you've got the lead blocker. You need to come and seal him. So that's actually what this play is designed for, where we'll let that defensive end come in. Chad can pick him up, and then you have that seal block here. Got to remember that. So we'll play it through. All right, this is our beast formation. Okay, this is another classic example, right? So we have one, two, three people in the backfield. I think this is Ryan. Ryan, you should be leading through the hole. This is the guy that actually makes the play. If you lead him through the hole, we've got a gap that will get us, I'd say, 4, 5, 6 yards. But you kind of push to the inside, and he goes untouched, makes the play. Alright, Nate, I think this is a 22 dive, so try to take it up. Looks like every time you're getting the ball, you're bouncing it out automatically, right? Try to go through the 2-hole, put your head down and drive. Okay, looks like it's a 38 toss sweep. Alright, David Sledon, think on this play you're going to release. So you release, pick up this linebacker. Chad has that lead block, right? So we both basically gets caught up in the backfield. So we'll check, but again, not offensive guy here, but I believe you're releasing, sealing this linebacker, allowing this guy to come in, which is where Chad has the kick out block on it. Probably on this play should have the wide receiver over here to block or to stretch the field out a little bit. All right. I think they call that on Aaron. That's a no count or no play. We did draw them off, but I think we'll see. Maybe they call it on them. All right. So good job staying put. We've got to be consistent with that. Coming 2 blitzing linebackers. Another missed snap. Chase, it looks like you're pulling away before you get the ball. Another dive right up the middle. Looks like a 23. And they're just getting penetration. Aaron, you're getting pushed in the backfield. Brock, you're getting pushed in the backfield. Guys have to fire off low. Good tough run by Chad though. Alright, so just looks like either the pitch was a little bit far out or Vinny didn't get to the ball. Again, probably one where we want wide receiver on this side to stretch the field out a bit. Let's see the blocking. Remember on this one, Aaron, we're letting this end go, sealing this linebacker, and then Chad has the lead block. So lead block in this case would be right here. What happens? The corner makes the play. Chad does kick out the linebacker. But again, we're letting that end crash and allowing the back to pick up the crashing corner again. This play, I believe the wide receiver should be over here just to stretch out that cornerback. All right, next play. Again, crashing linebacker. Okay, another thing, this is probably a 37. We have Aaron and Chad on the same defensive end. Chad lead up the hole, meaning Aaron's kicking him out. Aaron's kicking that end out, so he's out of the play right there. But if the ball's going up this hole, you need to be leading through the hole and either picking up this guy or this guy here. Good seal here by Ash, but in the end, they just get very good penetration on us. It's that linebacker. That comes from the right untouched. That's Zeke, your guy, comes right between you and David D. Good blocking in this case by Brock, by Ash, by David D, by Aaron. Chad, good block, but guys are coming right through the line. Remember, gap on down. Okay, so this is our first of many defensive plays. Guys have to watch the ball. There's really no reason for our defense to go offline. David Sled, I think on this series you're offsides 3 times. Nate, I want you to get in a sprinter stance. Noah, in this case, watch yourself through all this film. You pretty much end up over here a good portion of the time. So you have to get low, and you're not going to get low standing straight up. So that is that play. I think we do it again. David Sled jumps off again. So 10 yards so far. Okay, one thing I noted, Chase, is through this whole game, and it's hard to see here, but you lined up way too far outside. Okay, you can't see in this angle, but look at the spread here, and I'll show you on another play what I mean. So it's a dive. Did do a good job turning him in, Nate. David D made a good play. Jackson, once you see, this is you here, Jackson. Once you see that this is a run, which is coming up here, you gotta come up and fill the hole and meet this blocker. You have to. Okay, so we go here. David D, Nate, you make good penetration, good play. All right, second down. Okay, really good penetration by David Sled. Nice job, Chad. Keeping the outside open. Tries to stiff arm you, take him down. Braden, good job coming up. So all around, really good defensive play. Ryan, nice job sliding over as well. Really good job, David D. Also, I want to show you, look how low Nate is. He's just piling his kid back on the backfield. What this does, what Nate was able to do almost the whole game when he was getting penetration, is David D was just untouched. Roman, you can't sit here, right? Once you see, or whoever's playing safety, once you see that's a run, you've got to come up. You've got to come up. Braden, I'd probably move you in a little bit more, just because wide receiver was to this outside, was to the outside. Really good play. All right, I think this is third down. Okay, Jackson, watch yourself. You do a really nice job sliding over and then filling the hole. Chase, I like the fact that you did seal. Vinny, you overran the play. We're lucky he didn't take it outside, right? Vinny, you got to come in, force him inside. Good pursuit by David D. Good pursuit by Ryan. Vinny did get in on the tackle, which is good. And Jackson did recover. They were picking on this side the entire time. Noah, watch yourself. You're right here. Because you're standing up, they're just driving you back. There you are, 5 yards off the line. This is, I think, the previous play. Right? Same thing. Right here, you're standing up. Just drive you back. That's where they're picking on almost the entire game. Great play by David D. And Nate develops a hole. Couple other things. Great play by David D. I also want you to see Chad coming up, Braden coming up, Ryan sliding over. Roman, you're starting to react. take kind of this angle. David D, make a good play. I think that was, this is now 4th down. Running that same play. No, watch yourself, right? They're running this hole every single time. And no, you end up over here. Started here, you end up over here. Jackson, you do a good job taking on the block. Ryan, you do a good job coming up and making the play. Roman, good job coming up. Vinny, nice job making the tackle. Okay, so Chase, this is a better example. Look how far apart you are, right? That's probably a good 3 or 4 yards. You need to be on his outside shoulder, and this is where we're gonna get killed. This is where we did get killed. Let's see if it's this play, and I'll point it out to you. So you're so far out. All right, so that's penalty on them. So again, look how far out you are. All right, got to let the system catch up. What they did is this guy, watch number 10. So he's just going to let you fly by. He's coming up to pick up Jackson, and then the running back runs right by you. See? Runs right through that hole. And again, Noah, look, I think that's you, but you end up over here. So Jackson, when you see that run, you got to come up hard and fill. That's supposed to be you there. And then Vinny, you get caught coming inside. Vinny, you got to come up, force him in. Look, you've got pursuit here, and then pursuit from behind, but he gets outside and he scores. And that's how they scored twice. All right, extra point. Vinny, on this particular one, just happens to be you, Vinny, because he's on this side. Pretty far out. I don't have an issue with you coming in about here, right, to support that run if it comes that side. I don't remember what they do on this. This kid did have a good arm. You still have responsibility for him as a receiver, but you can come in. So this is this is just a straight dive, and they score. Nate, they do a pretty good job getting you off the line. Again, stay very low. But you also have to start in a sprinter stand to get some motion going forward. No, in this case, you actually do a good job pressing in, but you have to always have your head up, right? Have your head up because the guy runs right by you. Watch. Right there. He ran right by you. David D, they had a double team on you. 2 or 3 yard gain, but that's all they needed because that was an extra point. All right, so this is the next series. All right, so this is just a 23. Nate, you get good penetration. David D, you're gonna see this guy here, Celia. You got to learn to shed that block, right? So shed that block right up the middle. Ryan, you've got to move over. It's like you and Jackson run into each other. Vinny, good job getting over. Roman, good job getting over. Again, Chase, look how far out you are. You've got to be outside shoulder. This creates too big of a gap. That first touchdown, they didn't even touch it. They ran right by you, and they're looking. They're looking at us from this angle because they're up in the press box calling plays down. At least that's what I think they were doing. All right, looks like a penalty. Again, look at the distance out. David Sled, good job coming off the ball. Good job, Chad. Ryan. And Jackson. Now look, we're making the tackle 5 yards down the field. Jackson. Same thing's happening here, Chase. See? Another reason for you being in here, right? If you're in here, he has to respect you. He doesn't respect you because you're too far out. So you have the end releasing on our linebacker and driving him back 5 yards. So you got to play much, much tighter. Otherwise, look, just run through the play. Chad, really good play. Good play on that. But what you have to be really cautious about is sealing and then coming at it this way. And I'll show you, we got burned for a touchdown that was called back because of that. So you just got to be really, really careful. Ryan, you need to be filling that hole, right? Nobody's blocking you. You need to be up and filling that hole. David D, they actually do a good job blocking you with the lead back. Again, shed the block. See what this is. Again, Chase, watch. Because you are so far out, he just releases right on our linebackers. So good job, Chad, taking an outside approach. Nate, good job. Ryan, good job coming over. David D, good job coming over. Alright, so again, Chase, you get this guy releasing here, and you're basically making an arm tackle because you're so far out. See that arm tackle? If you're close, you make a better play. Vinny, good job coming in. Nate, good job fighting off the block and coming in. Alright, looks like that was a penalty. Not sure what I did here. Let's X out of it. There's a penalty on them. Another penalty on them. Okay, Chase, come up, seal. You do a good job getting off that first block, which is right there. You got the second block that seals you inside, they get you outside. Vinny, you did a good job getting to the outside, turning that in. Jackson, gotta watch the ball. Watch yourself. This is actually your play. You should be up in here. Vinny does a nice job turning them in, and you get caught. You get caught inside right there. See that? So they're kicking it right here. Roman, as safety, you got to come up and play the run as well. You're basically just standing there. Ryan, good hustle. But that play was on, again, Chase. If you get up the field, right? If you get up the field, Noah's actually doing a nice job here. He's got outside, his outside arm is free. So if you're getting up the field, Chase, and driving them in, Noah has a really good opportunity to make that play. They get outside, and then they cut in. That was their second touchdown. Little equipment malfunction. Extra point. Nate, good penetration. Keep your eyes up there, right? There's a dive to the fullback. David D, good play. So Nate, you get in the backfield, but you got to keep your eyes up. Roman, that's what I mean. Good job coming up, supporting the run. Alright, so that's all they scored on us. Alright, that was, I believe, a penalty on them. Offsides on them, motion. Okay, again, a couple things. Braden, I like you coming up and pursuing through the line of scrimmage. Chase, they're picking on you because you're lining up so far out. And that's exactly what they do. He's releasing on Jackson as a linebacker. They probably ran this play 30 times. You do a good job turning them in, but then it's like an arm tackle. Jackson, you do a nice job getting off the block. Chad, you do a good job. Ryan, good job. Roman, good job coming up. Vinny, good job sealing the outside. Okay, Noah. It seems like when they snap the ball snap, you're just kind of standing there. Watch yourself. You just stand there waiting to get hit. Really good job, David D, coming in and making the tackle. Chase, good job sealing. Again, this is what I was talking about. If I'm watching this film, Chad, you're getting driven all the way back here, right? So I come back this way with something. Because what's happening is you're either getting driven back here or you're making that move to the inside. I get it, balls cross the line of scrimmage, then you go, but really try to get in the habit of pursuing through the backfield. Good play by David D. There's that play again. Nate, excellent penetration. You destroyed him. And that's exactly what I want you to do. Nice and low, you destroyed him. Good play. Chase, good play. Jackson, good play. Vinny, great play. Again, Chad, watch you again. All the way back here. Shed that block. No reason to get tied up with him. One thing this team did really well is if you watch their offensive line, is they maintain their block. Another penalty, not sure who that was on. Alright, it was on them. Okay, let's see what happens here. Is that a little reverse? Okay, I'm going to show you a couple things here. Here's the reverse. Chad, you do a nice job coming up. Braden, you do a nice job coming up. Jackson, you do a great job coming up. David Sled, great job coming off the block. Nate, excellent pursuit, making the tackle. Really good job. That was 4th down and long, and I think they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. So really good job. All right, so this is another series. Okay, looks like it's going to be a sweep. Chad, nice job coming up. Braden, nice job coming up. Cut him inside. David Sled, nice job. You're back here. Ryan, you should definitely be filling up here, right? Chase, what I like is, again, another arm tackle. Can't do that, but what I like about what you did is you stayed here, you pursued through the backfield. Vinny, I like the way you're staying outside. I think that might be Roman coming up. Let's see, that's Jackson getting off the block, coming up. So in the end, a good gang tackle, good fundamental defense. I think that was holding. Yep. Chase, I want to show you something. You see how tight Chad is? He's not on top of him, but he's right on his outside shoulder, and it makes a big difference. Both Chad and Braden the entire game did a great job sealing. They didn't get one play outside, and they got nothing up in here. So just that little bit enables him to chip this end if he's coming off to protect our linebacker, but also forces them to cut the ball inside. Great job by David Sled. Watch David Sled. Comes off. Controls his man, heads up, he sees where the ball is. Sheds the blocker, comes in and makes the play with Chad. Good job. Good job by everyone. Alright, timeout. Okay, this is a penalty on them. Couple things. Both you, Chase, even though it's a penalty, you get caught inside. Vinny, you get caught inside. Watch. So Chase is inside. Vinny, you're inside. David D, you're kind of flat-footed. You have you blitzing the whole game. I think the last third and fourth quarter, you slowed down a bit. So that's you right through there. Jackson, you were getting in the habit of this too, right? So if the ball's coming this way, you're allowing this blocker to seal you inside. You've got to fight towards the ball. You have to. So watch what happens. It's a penalty, but watch. You get sealed inside. So Chase is sealed inside, Jackson's sealed inside, Vinny's sealed inside, and there's nobody out there. Roman, you've got to make a move up here too very quickly. I think they run this play 3 times in a row, 2 of which are penalties. That's another penalty. They're running the exact same thing. All right, Chase. Good job getting by him. Then the lead blocker seals you. Right? Vinny, good job holding your ground. Jackson, nice job coming up into the hole. Just about a step too short. Didn't get outside. Good play. So it's 3rd down and long. Now it's 4th. A long ways. I think this is the one time. Let's see if I'm right. Yep, this is the one time where they ran the pass play to number 10. Pass, pass, pass. Good coverage. Rome, I like the fact that you were deeper than him. Even if he caught it, you were there to make the play. Jackson, remember what we wanted you to do on this guy. I don't know if we'll do it again, but you know what I wanted you to do is when he comes off the line, I wanted you to hit him. Because we know that this quarterback, doesn't matter if he's open or not, he just chucks it up. Good example here. There's 5 kids around him, he throws it up anyways. So, good coverage. Only play they tried to pass, and we defended it very well. So let's see here. People were asking me why Roman is so far back. He's a good, 10, 12 yards back, is because against Azalea, they passed it probably 10, 11 times into this area here, into this area here. First game at safety, I thought he did a really good job. So let's see. All right, 1st and 10, new series. Nate, great job. 2 guys on Nate. He comes off, he makes the play. Anyways, Chase, good job getting upfield, sealing. Vinny, good job maintaining outside contain. Chad, great job. This is what I'm talking about. You see how you come up and then you pursue through the backfield? Perfect. David D again, towards the end of the game, you're crashing, right? So good play. Okay, my battery's low, so let me go. Plug it in. I think I'm almost done here. Okay, so next play. Let's see what happens. There's another one, Chad. I'm going to start from, see how you're getting sealed inside. I know you're pursuing. It's going to haunt us in another play here, so let's watch. Chase, good job coming in. Jackson, you got double teamed. Good play by Ryan. Vinny, good job coming in, trying to make a play. Just try not to leave your feet. So slowed him down. Good job. There's another one, Noah. Not picking on you, but watch where you end up. So you start here, I think that's you there, and you end up over here. And they're running the ball right at you almost the whole game. Alright, so third down. Good job by David Sled. By Chad coming in. David D again. What's happening, instead of you crashing, you're starting to work your way back. Need you to be very aggressive. Nate, good job getting penetration and getting in on the tackle. Really good job. In this case, let's watch Noah. Now you end up in the backfield, which is good, but you always got to come in with your eyes open, right? Eyes up. Alright, Chad, so this is the play I'm talking about. Pause it here. Alright, so Chad, here's what's going to happen. You're going to come in, and then they're basically going to pop up here and then bounce out. And because you're not coming through the backfield and playing through the backfield, you end up inside. He gets outside. So that was like a 23 dive. Nate, nice job getting penetration. Just missed him there, but see Chad, you're inside. So he bounces out. And gets around the edge. Braden, you should be doing the same thing, right? 2 steps back and then up and then pursue this way. Looks like you're following this receiver. So you're following that receiver in. Kid did bounce it out. The point is you've got to be very, very disciplined. Now, the only good thing about this, and you could say that one reason they scored is because they held, which they did. So the play got called back, so there's no touchdown. Alright, so again, got to stay disciplined on defense. That's why we've done well this whole year is discipline. If there's one little breakdown like that and they score. Didn't score because it was called back due to holding. Let's see what happens here. It's getting towards the end of the game. Nate, you do another nice job. You just destroy this lineman. Great, great play. Vinny, nice job outside contain. That's you, Chase. Get knocked down. Good outside contain. Looks like we had a couple kids get knocked over. And again, Chad, look what you're doing, right? You're pursuing along that line. You got to pursue through the backfield. All right, so that is the end. Hopefully this is of help to some folks and your kids.